Welcome, my friends, to the Aquarian Church. Bring a fire down. Let's go. They don't want you to start your own freaking stuff. Libra season, week 2. Bam, 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 bam. I need my sound effect. Woo. Let's do this. Oh, let us do this. Shall we go? That is a song by Mozart, composed by him, called Isis and Osiris. Oh, Isis and Osiris. Oh, we come together. Let us create a sacred, holy place. At the Aquarian, we believe in soul and spirit. This is one of the few times where we call upon faith. We look for faith in our fellow man, and we look to serve the God we can see. And we give thanks for this earth, this sacred ground. Help us to treat it as such, and our fellow man and woman, that they are all emanations of God, equally expressing it in their own individual ways. And we give thanks for the courage and the bravery to follow our soul's mission, and we ask for a fulfillment of spirit to light the way. And so it is. We have an exciting time as we go into a new moon, Wednesday, October 6th, in Libra. This is the sun and the moon coming together. This is the masculine and the feminine going behind doors. This is the chalice and the triangle. This is a big thing. The new moon in the Jewish calendar is everything. New moon, new you, boo. And it's going to be in Libra. New moon, new way that you do you in relationship to a partner. It could be your husband, wife, a business partner, but one other person in your life that really reflects you. Now, it's going to be conjunct Mars, which is going to give this lots of fire, energy, in a quincunx or inconjunct, which I compare to having the influence of Mercury, which can be the trickster sometimes. Not knowing to Uranus and Taurus, shaking up the earth, your finances, getting in a fight over finances or something like that. Just having a miscommunication that really sparks drama, energy. Now, how can we use this energy wisely? We have the ruler of Libra will be at an anaretic degree in Scorpio, where she's fallen. She didn't even show up in my, I printed this out. I graphic illustrated it, and she didn't even show up. She's there. She'll be at the 28th degree in Scorpio. When they're at that anaretic degree, it dumps out, it gives you the final lesson before the planet leaves. That could be a blessing with a benefic planet such as Venus or Jupiter. Before they leave, they break you off with something. So, from this conflict, you can have a deeper feeling of unity with your partner because of that conflict. Isn't that beautiful how the heavens are here, I think, for our soul's progression and evolution, and realizing our interconnectedness with each other, and perhaps in a more profound way. Venus and Scorpio could also go bad. That's very much like sexual abuse situations when you see that in a birth chart. The fates, perhaps we brought them in from karmic lessons. Libra is a very karmic time. Dishes out karma. It could be cold. It's a scale, a measuring device. Not even a person in the constellations. At least the others are like at least an animal. That's why Saturn is exalted in Libra. Bam. Yes to this. You pass or you don't. And that could be a final judgment. The judgment card in the tarot is related to Libra, I would say, and Uranus in Taurus. And that is it's a resurrection for a whole new world. A whole new world. Don't you dare close your eyes. Pluto, Saturn, Jupiter all going direct, with Mercury not. This is when they're slowing down. We get a chance to renegotiate perhaps Mercury, Libra retrograde. Renegotiate contracts with ourselves. Renegotiate karmic contracts. You be caught in some karmic cycle. You say, you know what? Enough of this. I am taking spiritual sovereignty and I am dropping down this sword of justice on this chain, on this contract that I signed up unwittingly for. I was fooled, coerced. Bam, karmic chains being broke. A whole new world, a dazzling place I never knew. But a measurement, the scales, balance, the scales, in our mind, air sign Libra. She has Lady Justice often a blindfold, going in, seeking harmony, bringing harmony there, so that we could clearly discern the right choices to make, right judgments. It could be in relationships, to people, to things even. Uranus and Taurus, this could be with Mars, this could be creative in bringing about a different way of doing things that are effective in not going back to an old pattern or habit. And bringing the scales back into balance. A good way to get through the obstacle of the balance scales is to go into the middle, the fulcrum. Scorpio Venus is going to want to get to the heart, to the depth of something. And Venus, it could bring love there. Yes, she's at fault. She'd rather be in the opposite sign of Scorpio and Taurus, or it would rather be in Libra, the two other places that are popping off. But she's in Scorpio. They would say in detriment. Some would also say at work, as opposed to home. So Venus gets a chance to go to work, which she doesn't always like to do. And she's going to have to go to work onto some deep psychoanalytical type stuff, unpeeling layers of calloused over psychological dissonance, cognitive dissonance, putting something in a box, label it, so we could go on, there's a time and a place for that. There's no judgments. But this is a good time to go back, unwrap them, bring some love to them. Thank yous. Thank yous. Thank you even for the sufferings. I know. And who we're thanking? I believe the spiritual world is tilted to our favor in our souls, in our consciousness development. So let us bring that into our sacrament of the Aquarian, and then we'll pull a card to send us off. We give thanks for this water. May it be water from heaven to give us encouragement, a fulfillment of spirit. May we overflow and be a wellspring of light and love to all we come across. So mote it be. We are. So listen to this. So when your heart goes in the Kemetic Egyptian book of death and life, they have the journey of the soul, and they do a ritual thing where they bring you through death and rebirth. And it's done Masonry, it's done Christianity, it's done. There's a death and a rebirth. So you get led, Anubis takes you to the scales of Ma'at. Your heart is weighed against the feather of Ma'at, and it has to be as light to equal out the scales. Saying that mostly is too heavy. So let us get out of that low vibration, which is selfishness, fear, which leads to anxiety. This gives lots of air right now going on. This could be anxiety. Slowing down, so important right now. Turning everything off. Saying your words slower. Mercury retrograde, reflecting more on how we communicate, Libra. Rewriting something. Having to redo something. Re-editing, all the re's. Re. Reset. So, they stand at your soul, with your heart, your spiritual self in the underworld, and you meet the scales, and you have Anubis at your side, you're the Paraclete, the Holy Spirit, who is your defender, kind of at court, by the Lady Justice at court buildings, and the accuser, Saturn, is going against you, your adversary, as it opposing you. Saturn's in charge of oppositions in astrology. And then you have Jupiter, who's blessing you. And then you have Mercury, who is Thoth. See, Anubis also goes with Sirius, Isis. And so she's your defender at the gate. No, but in this song it comes from, not because it's calling out to Isis. So it must be Anubis or Hermes Thoth. But he was also the recorder. Anyway, so listen to the defense of this. Put yourself in there. Here we are, the halls of Ma'at. And our heart is being weighed against a feather. And we have this beautiful spiritual guide, perhaps, guardian angel, at our defense. Will they be able to do the same for us? Will they be able to do the same? I cut ahead to the good part. I'm using this for educational purposes. His soul is brave. His heart is pure. It's pure. His soul is brave. Let us ask for brave souls in this time. And pure hearts let we have. So we can clearly choose right from wrong. We bring our heart to our head to forgive ourselves for the times where we made poor decisions. And we ask for the strength to go forward and apply that knowledge, being wiser for it. Mozart. Reincarnation must be a thing. The dude came back at 6 writing symphonies. Here we are. One more time. We're slowing down. Let's pick a tarot card for this week. Oh, spiritual guides. Oh, defenders in our spiritual courts. Free us from any karma. Let those chains off of us.
I call it Kate. I call Diana.
Oh, I call them the goddesses. I call them Isis. I call it Astarte.
I call the ladies 3, the maiden, mother crone.
The mother maiden crone. The older crone after Kronos. Saturn, old age. So let us be of discernment and apply our knowledge in how we communicate, how we can communicate better to a bigger audience, to give us bravery to do so. Let us have brave souls expressed in that, not being afraid to be unique, different, Oh, the Fool card. Yes, I am a fool. I'm a fool for you. I'm a fool for love. It is the Orion constellation with Isis, the dog star, Sirius, hey Siri, at our feet, dogging us, guiding us. Behind us, in front of us, may the beautiful numinous spirit always be. May we be filled with wonder and awe, this beautiful creation that we get a chance to take a part in at a beautiful level. And we'll go to the oracle. Oh, beautiful goddess behind the veil. Grant us a message as we go forward into this week. To love and to serve, truth and beauty. Help us to bring harmony into our own lives, our thoughts, our relationships. Baby steps. Action. Mars in Libra. That's taking action in relationships. It's going to be a big focus at Mars and Libra. Mars action in Libra relating to one another. Bam. That's a big part of this new moon. A signature. Follow your intuition. That's the blindfold of justice. Before it makes sense. Trusting our heart more than our head even. Our intuition. That's a feminine thing. So when they keep the goddess in freaking chains. Oh, this beautiful painting I did. I meant to light this. Gaia raising from the earth, bringing the sun and the moon together, and then Sirius, the bright star in the night sky, rising up the chi energy, with love and compassion and nurturing that, the Christ child in us, light. Our own inner Moshiach. Alright, so I think we're going to commence this beautiful ceremony by lighting some incense, and may our presence be fragrant as we bring beauty to this world. And every time we enter into a relationship, we receive love and we give love equally. Let all our encounters be full of grace as we are vessels for the heavenly waters of the Aquarian age. So mote it be. The sign of the star. A lot cooler than the sign of a cross. We're going to have a great week. Let's go. I call on Isis. Poseidon. Bring up all the gods. Bring them all. We need all their help against this whatever